Good morning, folks. Hope y'all are having a beautiful day, just like I am out here enjoying this beautiful, nice, crisp, cool air this morning. It feels really nice. Good day for working on the box truck. Dun dun dun. Yeah, she's back, y'all, and it's time to go deep this time. We got to go all in there and take all that apart. So we are replacing, and sorry for sniffling, y'all. The pollen and mess, my sinuses, they're messed up. So apologize ahead of time for the sniffing and snorting. Y'all will probably hear throughout the course of this video. All right, enough of that. But back to the engine. We got to replace the intake. We've got to put on new lower intake gaskets. We've got to put in new fuel injectors. We've got to put in a new radiator, and we probably we'll be draining the fuel tank and flushing out the fuel system as well. So we've got a bunch of work to do on this truck today. The catch is I've got today and tomorrow to work on it, because tomorrow night I need to be leaving to go to High Point, because I've got some stuff I've got to help my buddy Jason with up there for a couple of days, and I'm going to be up there tomorrow night and Friday night, and I'll be back home Saturday night at some point, or Sunday morning, depending on how everything goes. But so this is kind of in a time crunch. Also got to get to the scrapyard today and get that van paid for, so we can get our motor, transmission, rear end for the Ranger and get it on lock. And then I've got to find somebody to haul that van home for me. So we've got a lot to do in a short time to do it. We're going to have to leave in a little bit. I'm going to get this van started, get it to a good point where fluids can drain and things, and then we're going to hit the road and we're going to do our little run-ins this morning and run our errands. I've got to pick up some hats for the church. Of course, we've got church tonight. It's Wednesday night. Got to teach tonight, so we got that too. So it's going to be a busy day, y'all. It's going to be a good one. So God is good. We're going to get it done. He's going to be with us and help us. Y'all come along and join me for the ride. I'm going to start taking this thing apart. Let me get y'all set up, and I'll pick y'all right back up. All right, we're back. I got y'all set up as best as I could get you. It's really hard to record and work at the same time. I hope y'all understand. Doing the very, very best I can. Maybe one day I'll get to where I can get somebody to help me. I don't know. We all just have to see that day ever happens. But my main thing right now is I want better cameras so I can give y'all better content. So I hope this works for y'all. But we're gonna get this air box and all this good stuff off and go ahead and get started. And I'm not gonna sit here and make y'all watch me do this bolt by bolt. We'll go into a montage in a minute. And I'll bounce around from point to point because, well, I want to listen to my music while I work too. I can't do that while I'm talking to you guys. Now, I like you guys. I like hanging out with you. I like talking with you. But I like my music too, so I'll come in and out of clips and stuff and let y'all see where we're at different stages. But I ain't gonna video the whole thing. Y'all wouldn't like that anyhow, because it'd be several hours long. And, well, let's just be real honest. I got about 4 of y'all watching, and I don't want to lose you 4, because without y'all, well, I ain't got nothing left. So, you know y'all. I know Chris is watching. My best friend Chris. I can depend on him if I can't depend on nobody else. And probably his wife too. They support my channel pretty good. So shout out to Chris and Carmen. I love you guys. The rest of y'all, I appreciate the ones that's watching. Everybody else is slack. And if I could get this, there we go. All right, got the air box out. Whew. Yeah, that's a depressing sight. One step of a lot of steps to go today. Okay, let's see if we can get this adapter tube off. I don't even see it back there, y'all. And I'm not joking. I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Okay, well that ain't too bad, I don't guess. Maybe, hopefully, I can get this in there too. Yeah, nope, that ain't gonna happen. Let's try this. So turkey season starts Saturday. I'm excited, are y'all? Unfortunately, this Saturday I'm not gonna be able to go, but Mondays are coming, and I will be in them turkey woods come Monday. I can promise you that. Probably take you guys with me, set y'all up, let y'all see. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. I've had a hard time the last couple years. Hadn't killed a turkey, and this will be the 3rd year now, so. It's not because they're not there, and it's not because I haven't seen them. To be honest with you, it's 100% my inexperience. Not setting up right, not calling correctly, over calling. I doubt there was any under calling because, well, I got too excited, y'all, and I blew it last year. I had a big Tom a couple different times, had him, and I just blew it. So this year I've watched a lot of videos, got a little more training. We're going out a different route, so hopefully we'll make something happen this year. But I'm gonna set y'all up on a little time warp, montage, whatever you want to call it. Let y'all watch a little bit of this, and I'll check back in with y'all here in just a little bit, all right?
Sun coming up on the Carolina line, salt in the air, breeze through the pines. Sunrise breaking on the edge of the shore, barefoot tracks like a day before. I work these hands like my daddy did, same old dirt, same way he lived. I ain't got much, but it's all I need. Just faith, family, and a little patch of trees. From the river banks to the red dirt roads, there's a fire in our blood, yeah, it's all we know. From the oceans deep to the mountains high, through the pines where the cold winds moan and cry, down in the swamps where the moss hangs low, that's where these backwoods roots run and grow. We work these hands till the daylight fades, teach our young through the prices we pay, with a Bible worn out and our hearts held tight. We stand for truth, we stand for right, Jesus first, that's how we live our life.
Cold November rifle in my hand.
Alright guys, step 1, radiator, get it out. Get that mess out of here, we don't need it no more. We got a brand new one. Alright, so let's just hook our peepers around just a little bit and see what we see in here. Clutch fan feels alright, ain't wobbling nothing. Pretty good. Let's see if this shroud will slip out of here. I believe it now. Probably not, because I want it to. You ain't gonna squeak by the fan, are you? What is holding it? Oh, there's a clip down below. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can get it off. Oh yeah, I see. Come on. Very unnecessary clip. Really? screwdriver. There we go. Round 10. Just about. Got it. There we go. So, if y'all ever work on one of these and you're trying to get the shroud out, just know there's one of these deals around the radiator hose, and it sets in the shroud like this and clamps in. So you have to take that off to get the shroud out. Don't just snatch. Don't go to snatching and breaking stuff. When you break it, you have to go back and fix it. And then, even then, when you think you got everything, you probably don't. But in this case, we did. So now we do need that later, so we don't want to chunk that. But there we go. Boy, did that open us up some room. Okay, now let's get this top radiator hose off and out the way for now, because we got to dig in, boys and girls. I know some of you ladies out there work on cars. Got some friends that do. It's got hot rods and such. So when I say you guys, I mean y'all too. I'm not just being specific to the men. It's just the way I phrase things. And this clamp, I'm here to tell y'all, I think the Incredible Hulk made it to hold his power. Whew, that thing was stout. Come on, hose. There we go. Now she's free. Alright, there's that out of the way. Now this one. Can we get it off right yet? I may have to go inside for that one. Okay. Oh, wrong size, Tom. I looked at it wrong. You know it's a 10 millimeter. Working on about my 5th or 6th one I've replaced in this set, because you know how a 10 millimeter grows legs and walks away all the time. And just so happened that time, I reached and grabbed the 9 instead of the 10. Now I'm going to stick that bolt right back where I got it, because I don't want to forget it. I don't want to lose it. Now, they gave us a new thermostat, but there was nothing wrong with the one that's in it. So I may use it. Yeah, we may just leave it in there. No, well, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get to that point. Let's just start shucking bolts, I guess, at this point. Boy, the little... The Milwaukee didn't like that bolt. It said it's too tight. But it got it. It was rather stout. Oh. I need, now y'all tell me, I don't know if they make it or not. Do they make one like these that's an impact? Because that would be really nice if they did. Don't know if it's possible. Don't know if they do or they don't. I know there used to be a butterfly impact. Buddy of mine had one years ago, but it was still up and down. It was small like this, but it was up and down. But if they could make an impact that would get in places like this, that would come in very handy. I'll set that right there. Come on out there. I'm roll static. There we go. We're going to set that in the thermostat housing the proper way that it fits in the thermostat housing, so there's no confusion when I go to put it back together. We know how it goes. I'm hoping, I have high hopes, and they liable to get shattered here in just a few moments. I'm hoping that I can do this without taking the radiator and the fan belts and stuff off. I think I can, but I'm not for certain. We'll see. That clamp got me. I was wondering why it started sounding weird, and I was looking at the socket, not the top of my gun. You got to come off anyhow, clamp. There's that one out of the way. Come on, baby. Scoot up. Scoot. Scoot. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Now, might have to climb inside for just a moment and get some stuff done. I'm going to do that, get us caught up, and I'll bring y'all back when we get to a point where I'm about to take some serious stuff off. Till then, see ya. Alright, so I got y'all set up inside the cab now. And there's not a lot of room in here. It's the best angle I can do. I hope everybody can see a little bit. But right now, I'm fighting this little clip. And it's a simple little clip. The clip ain't the problem. The problem's where they put the little clip. And it's right in between a wiring harness. So I'm having a hard time getting the clip to unclip. There we go, got it. Okay. And all it was the PCV valve clip. Alright, then we're gonna unhook this one. Come on, baby. Let me grab another pair of pliers. My old trusty channel locks. Some of these hoses, you know, ain't never been off. So. Oh, come on. I took the seat out, the driver's seat, so I'd have a little more room in here. But, stand wheel is right in my way. There we go. Come on. Sometimes, and I'll show y'all when I get this hose off. There we go, I think I got it. Let's see if we can get in here. I'm gonna use both hands. This steering wheel is just all up in my back and stuff. I can't do nothing. It's just right in my mouth. As Derek from Vice Grip would say, it's all up in my teeth. Come on, baby. Let go. There we go. Woo, that hurt. Didn't cut though. Got them man hands. Alright, so what I was going to show y'all. So a lot of times these hoses, they'll have a clamp on them and they just slide on, clamp goes on. They'll be stuck on, like for instance, this is what they're on. They'll be stuck on it and you can't pull, it won't break. So what you do is take your pair of channel locks, grab it right there. Don't squeeze the mess out of it, just enough to get a grip, and twist it back and forth like this, and you'll feel it sometimes pop and break that seal that it's made. And then once you do that, you can pull it right out. So that's what I was doing with the channel locks in there, just for the ones that's not mechanically inclined and don't know. All right, I'm gonna jump out on the outside right quick. Y'all may hear me, but you won't see me. I'm gonna grab that air tube fixture out the way. Get it off. At least that's the plan. Come on, baby. Did I not loosen the clamp? I know I did. Maybe I didn't. It might not have been the right size socket. Tony, all right, y'all just hang tight. Let's try this again. Let's see, huh? Is this the right size? That's the right size. There we go. I'm turning it now. So let me get this loosened up, son. Then we'll get this out of the way. Then we can start getting towards the intake. Boy, they ain't much room in there. Like I can barely just get my big old paws in there. Come on, baby. Let's see if I can get my ratchet on it. It wants to be a little bit of a pain. There we go. Ooh, your daddy. That would be me. Your daddy. You're coming on. Alright. Let's see what that do. She's loose. Oh, finger stuck. There we go. There she goes. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Oh, it's gonna hold on to everything coming out. Alright. One more piece of a gigantic puzzle done. Now, what could be next, I wonder? Throttle body, it looks like. Well, let's get this bad boy. Oh, we gotta get a different size socket. Let's get this out of the way. Got my pliers, I need some sockets. Okay. Alright, let's see. If I got the 10 in here already, it's on there, so this is probably a 12. I would guesstimate. Oh, ain't neither. Okay, it's an oddball size. Let's see. It's an 11. Why? Why in the world would they put an 11? When everything else is 10s and 12s. Don't drop it, Tony. Don't drop it, Tony. As I was saying, don't drop it, Tony. Guess what Tony did? Tony dropped it. Right. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. Oh boy, pal. I will never find that. And let me show you why. We're having to work with this big behemoth is on rocks. And it's a foot thick of rock. And unless the Lord Jesus sees fit, and I don't see it, I do not see it. There's the transmission from whence it fell. Y'all see it? Yep. It's in the abyss of the rock. So, well, y'all, guess it's a good thing I got a boat collection, eh? Alright, I'm gonna set y'all up on a little time lapse because, well, this video is getting sort of long and probably boring to most, so we'll put y'all on a little time lapse while I get tore into this thing. Y'all enjoy.
Tall grass grows, just me running around with a wild imagination, saving the world in Talking about dreams underneath the stars, friendships growing tight in that small backyard. From that first night hanging away, everybody grown on memories set deep like they're written in stone. Those sandy roads we were raised up on, dust in the air wherever we roam. Just me and my friends feeling wild and free on that old front porch was the place to be. The years roll on, but I still believe you can't outrun who you grew to be. And no matter how far we all may roam, those sandy dirt roads will always be our home. Will always be our home.
Guys, we're getting it. We're getting it tore down. Fixing to pull the oil intake off. That's what we're after. So we're getting there. But I had to stop just a minute and show y'all. Y'all know what a good wife is? Because I do. A good wife is on her day off. While her husband's out here early this morning working on this truck, she took time out of her day to fix her husband a sandwich and a drink and brought it to me. That's a good wife, fellas. I hope y'all's is as good as mine, because mine treats me like gold. I love her to death. So, love you, babe. I know you'll see this at some point. Thank you for the sandwich. Alright, back to the old grind. Alright, guys, we got it close to ready to come out. So, I'm going to get this just as best as I can where y'all can see. But I can't promise that my big back self don't block the camera. If I do, I sincerely apologize. If I could hold y'all up like that would be nice, but you know, y'all see it is free. We just got to finagle it out of there, and I don't exactly know what's holding it now. What we got to get past. This ain't really in the way, but we'll still take it off so it don't get broke. Get this wire tied up here. I see one more. Watch me not have a socket and ratchet in here the right size. And have to get out, because it's going to be a 10 millimeter. And watch me not have the 10 in here with me. That might be it right there. Nope, that's a 9. Neither one of the 10s. I'll be right back. When I tell y'all, I've been in and out of this truck 500 times. Not exaggerating. Not one bit. From here to the front, here to the front, here to the front, and back. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Thank you. Thank you for not falling. And the tray you go. Now, that pull down the way. Aha! Success! We have succeeded in removing the intake. Half the battle, y'all. Now we got to put it back together. Alright. There you see the intake's out and sitting there. Yeah, buddy. It's a mess in there. This is what the inside of a 5.4 liter looks like on a Super Duty box truck. So this is for our Backpack Pals program in Richmond County. Now, I'll show y'all a little bit more of what we got tore apart here. There's the fuel rail. There's the front end view of it. We got the old radiator out because we got a new radiator sitting right here. We got a bunch of new parts over here. I'll show y'all that. We have brand new intake, brand new injectors, good set of gaskets, all the bolts, thermostat, fittings, the whole 9 yards. So we got everything we need to make this thing right again, make it run good, make it dependable again. So we're gonna get that done. But for those of y'all that ain't never heard of the Backpack Pals program or whatever, it's an organization that our church started, I don't know, years ago, 15 years ago, maybe even more. But what we do is there's kids that go home from school on the weekends during the school year sometimes that's just, they're underprivileged. And some of these poor kids might not get a meal until they get back to school on Monday. We don't know the situation. We don't know why. We don't care. We don't look into that. I don't care if mom and daddy's blowing their money on things they shouldn't. I don't care the reason. If that child ain't got food through the weekend, we want to provide that food for that child. The situation doesn't really matter to me. I want every child to have food. So what we do, and I give credit to our pastor, Steve Cruz. He kind of spearheaded this thing when he first come as a pastor at our church years ago, and it grew from there. But we are in every school in Richmond County, and we pack bags every week. They meet. We have a big warehouse that was all our donations come in. This is all nonprofit. Nobody makes a dime off of it. We do get government grants and things of that nature, but we get food from various food banks and things like that. And we pack backpacks, and we just put snacks and little simple meals, crackers, chips, things of that nature. Maybe a can of Annie's and pork and beans, something like that. I don't know what goes on it. It's different from time to time. It's whatever's donated, but it's simple stuff that a kid can eat and get them through the weekend and get them back to school. And we pack all these bags, and the kids at school, I think if I understand it correctly, like a teacher or a guidance counselor or somebody recommends them for the program, and they are put on our list. So we pack hundreds of bags every week and take to every school in our county, and we drop off these bags, and then on Fridays the teachers send a bag home with the students that need it. So it's a way for us to make sure our children in the county are fed through the weekend. Y'all, we can't control the situation they go home to. There's nothing we can do about it. And we fully understand that there's people that take advantage of the system. I don't care. I'll just be honest with you. If there's a kid that needs something to eat, I don't care what his mom and daddy's blowing it on. I don't care if his mom and daddy's the reason he's in the situation. I want that kid taken care of. So we do everything we can in our power to make sure that kid has some food to eat through the weekend until he gets back to school on Monday, or she, whatever. But that's just a little brief thing about our Backpack Pals program. And we also have a food bank that we run every Thursday, and we give out food to the community, to people who's in need in the community. And this truck serves as our our transportation for the food, and we run it to food banks and stuff and pick up donations. We run back and forth from our warehouse with it. So this is a vital part of our Backpack Pals and food bank programs. And all of this is, nonprofit. Our church doesn't make a dime from none of it. It's not even through our church. It's the Backpack Pals program of Richmond County. It is not Hamlet Church of God of Prophecy. It's not Steve Cruz. It's not anybody's name. It is its own entity. Our church doesn't benefit from it other than, they see our building when they come, or they know, that our members bring the backpacks. To my knowledge, I don't even think we put flyers or nothing in the backpacks to advertise our church. I don't think we even do that. That's, like I said, it's about taking care of the kids. It's not about us making money or benefiting from it anyway. God will reward us. We'll get paid in the next life. We want to do what we can do to take care of people and help people in this life. So, having said that, if you feel the need, you want to donate, or you would like to volunteer some of your time to the Backpack Pals program, send me a message. I can get you in touch with the people necessary to, you're welcome to come pack bags. Sometimes we let various groups throughout the county come and pack bags for us and get preparations for that week, So if that's something you're interested in, send me a message, let me know. If you want to make a donation, I don't know how that works. I'm not taking no money from nobody, but I can put you in contact with somebody that can tell you how to do that. So, if you're interested or whatever. But y'all see where I'm at on the truck. I'm going to cut this video off right here. This is going to be part 1 because I don't want to make these videos extremely long, and I feel like this one's already getting there. So we're going to pick back up on the next video, and we're going to get it together, and we'll get it running and driving and get it returned back. And maybe if Pastor Cruz is out there when we take the van back, I might let him talk just a minute and tell us a little bit more about the program that I don't know, and we can get from there. And yes, y'all, I know I'm walking in circles in my shop. My wife fusses at me for doing this. I don't know why I do it, y'all. I walk when I talk, when I'm on the phone, when I'm on the camera, whatever. My feet move. I can't control it. I can't help it. When I'm talking, I'm a-walking. That's just how it is. So if y'all keep seeing me like this and I'm making y'all dizzy, tell me, comment, stop, you're making me sick. Say something so I know to pay attention to it next time. If it don't bother you, great, because I'll probably keep doing it anyhow. Guys, I love you. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like and share. Hit the notification buzzer so you know when I drop a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about today's video. There's more coming up. We're going to do more and more and more. We got many, many projects to go, y'all, and I'm taking y'all with me. So till the next time, y'all remember Jesus loves you. I do too. Thank you for your support. God bless.